for us to talk about Manchester United going for Mac Allister. Alexis Mac Allister, the World Cup winning Argentinian midfielder. Now, if you are not living under a rock, you know how special Mac Allister is. You get me? He is a special player. A special midfielder at that, you understand? He is truly remarkable of a player. But the problem is, he plays for Liverpool. Let's be crystal clear about the situations that we are in. He plays for Liverpool. And playing for Liverpool is not the best option when you want to play for Manchester United. Now, what we are hearing in rumours is that Alexis Mac Allister wants to stay at Liverpool, of course, we know that. But the also conversation that we are hearing is that Liverpool are trying to cash in on Alexis Mac Allister. And that is where the problem lies. Now, Mac Allister is a talented boy, talented man, plays for Liverpool in their first team, and definitely is a starter. Don't let anyone tell you that he's not. Yes, has he dropped off a little bit when it comes to this season? You are absolutely right. He has dropped off. I wouldn't even say a little bit. I think he has dropped up a lot. However, the way I see it, dude is talented. Dude is a talented player. And because of how talented he is, we will be remiss to say, let's not look at Mac Allister. We definitely will be remiss in my mind. Because I think when you're looking at that kind of talent, it will be foolish to decide that, oh, we are not going to look at him because of the team that he's plays for. But do I believe that he is going to actually come play for Manchester United? No, I don't believe that one bit. I truly believe that it's a situation where Mac Allister and Liverpool are literally just putting Manchester United's name in order for them to make a new deal with Mac Allister, in my mind, based on what I've seen so far in football. Because it's so hard for you to see a football player leaving a rival to come to another rival. Yes, we know the likes of Alan Smith that left Leeds to come play for Manchester United. We know the likes of Michael Owen that when he left Real Madrid and did all the trips that he did when it comes to football, he also then ended up Manchester United. So we know all those situations. But the question is, there is no way possible that Liverpool are selling us a player that is this talented, still in the prime age in his career, for us to get Mac Allister. I don't think it is a case. I don't think it's something that is possible. I truly don't think it's something that would happen anytime soon. But you guys, let me know what you guys think about this one, because that's a tough one. For us to be frank about the situation, yes, Mac Allister is a talented boy. He is someone that can play the 6, can play the 8, can play the 10. He is very versatile when it comes to him playing football. He is a footballer in general. I would even go as far as to say that if Mac Allister wasn't in the Argentinian midfield, I don't think they win the World Cup. He was that crucial to them winning the World Cup because of just the sheer ability for him to just make sure that he balances out the likes of Rodrigo de Paul and Enzo Fernandez. He was absolutely crystal clear about him being able to do that. And that right there was where the magic happened. And so a combative, if we are looking for a midfielder that has the creativity to link the defense with the attack, if we are looking for a midfielder that has the opportunity to pick up a goal when he needs to, that has the ability to be engine for the entire team, looking at Mac Allister is not further from what we should be looking at. He is that talented, and I think he absolutely, if he was not playing for Liverpool, I would be crying out for a player of his talent. But the thing about it is that we have to walk in reality. He plays for Liverpool. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. So in my mind and in my thought process, let's look for more realistic situations. Let's make sure that we are able to pick up players and pick up the fights to go get players that we can actually get, rather than actually looking at the situation where we are literally just flirting with a player, like how we flirted with Frankie de Jong for so many months and could not get him to budge from playing for Barcelona and for him to play for Manchester United. So the truth about it is, let's just be able and let's just understand the brilliance that we are looking for. Explain and see that since we have been able to identify the kind of player that we want in the midfield for Manchester United to succeed and become a challenger in the future, Now let's go in and then look at the realistic targets. Look at how much that we can get. Look at the player's age. Look at the player's physicality. Look at the player's personal life, and then make the right decisions. Make the right choices. Make the right positions. And then, for sure, absolutely make it a point where whoever we are getting absolutely is able to work with the players that we already have. The likes of Kobe Mainoo, the likes of Bruno Fernandes, the likes of Ahmad, Mbeumo, Cunha. We need to absolutely make sure that these players can gel with them physically and can also gel with them when they're having fun and situations like that. I'll give you an example. In AC Milan, the time that they had Ronaldo the phenomenon, we all know R9. R9 was a party guy. You understand? R9 was a party guy, and they still had the brilliance of Kaká, because Kaká, a Ballon d'Or winner. And in that dressing room, it was split into two. It was the religious guys and the guys that would love to party. And the story that came out not too long ago was that Alexandra Pato, if you guys do not know who Alexandra Pato is, please Google him. Alexandra Pato, at 17, came into the group, or came into the dressing room, where we all knew that he was a starlet and a very good young player. Came into the dressing room and he was thrown an adult magazine. And it was like, you need to come to this side of the pitch. You need to come to this side of the dressing room and the locker room. And that is where situations like that could be a little bit of a problem. However, they went on to win a lot of trophies. So I'm not saying this that two kinds of people, two kinds of personalities cannot gel in the team. I'm just saying this because we need to look at those situations, look deep into how our players are, and then be able to craft a team around them. Let me know what you guys think. If you think it's any possibility that Manchester United get Mac Allister in the summer, let me know down in the comment. Make sure you guys hit that button, hit the follow button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.